large American flag down under courtesy. $1,500 feet. As he gets a little bit closer, about 2,000 feet, he'll deploy the American flag. We'll have our national anthem. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make all the noise you can hear, because all parachutists land better when they hear the crowd, and the ground is a natural reflector of sound, and so it will really help him have a great... You can see him staying right in front of our target area. We're going to get him just a little bit closer. If we do it right, the national anthem will end when he steps foot on the ground. We have our group of ground people coming out to help retrieve the flag. Now, they're not going to catch the flag and keep it 100% off the ground, because there's about a 50-pound weight off the bottom corner of that. And we do not want anyone to get hit by the weight. So as soon as it is safe, they'll rush out and scoop the flag up off the ground to give it the reverence that it deserves. As you can see, he's turning in with that left steering line. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. On time, on target. A big round of applause. Make as much noise as you can. This is Chuck Bigler. Our jumper ticket on that was 4044922. So if you have the winning ticket for the Centennial propeller offering, come on out here. We're going to do some paperwork with you. In just a few minutes, when the airplane's ready, we'll get you set up. But again, if you have the winning ticket for the Centennial propeller offering, 404922. Hey, this is our airport manager, Ed. This guy thinks he's got the winning ticket. Would you verify? Let's look at the ticket. We got a winner? All right. So you come on over. We got some paperwork you need to do. Well, yeah, we're going to put you to sit in a seat over here. Come sit over here, do some paperwork with us. Make sure that everything's legal. Ed, Ed's got all of the official signatures here in the book. So get him all signed up. Put that little program together for us. Okay, of course he's going to take a selfie. Sorry, boss, he's going to slow it down a little bit. He's got to take a selfie. Now, folks, if you're the winner, we're kind of on a timeline. All right. Unfortunately, you know how social media is today. Everyone's trying to be an influencer. Everyone thinks they're a star, and this guy out of the middle of nowhere. He's a little big for that airplane, I think. Pilot by the name of RJ Gritter. All right, everyone wave to our pointer. He's trying to leave. You get his picture. All right, get out of the way now. We got an air show to do. Go on. You know, it's unfortunate that some people take more time to get in a small airplane like that, but he is a big, tall guy. See the biggest guy you ever put in a Cub?
Yeah, he's probably the tallest I've ever squeezed in the wing.
All right. So you too can go for a ride in an airplane like that here. Just come by your local airport. Uh-oh, hang on. Looks like Tabitha's got to double check something. Maybe our crew chief. folks, that really wasn't supposed to happen. Tabitha, you lost your airplane. That's problematic. The FAA would like to talk to you about you losing your airplane. So, I'm sure that, I mean, this, I don't even know if he's got a radio turned on in that thing. The air boss says no, he doesn't. So we're having a hard time figuring out how we're going to get this guy down on the ground. Sorry, Sensenage, it's not like this was the way we wanted your winner to take his ride. I guess, well, he's trying to land? No. I think he's trying to use that. That's not a brake pedal, that's a rudder pedal. Oh, yep. When you pull back, the sky gets bigger, and when you push forward, the house gets really big, really big. No. Nope. Okay. We avoided the T-hangers. Now, let's not go over to Target. They don't need to see you at Target. Come on back. That's a good question. The young man on the crowd line just asked what's he doing. It would be really good if we knew what he was doing, but at this point, nobody knows. Guy from the crowd wins it right in an airplane, dumps the pilot when she's checking something in and out. He's trying to get back to the airport. You know, the nice thing about a Cub is you can really kind of land it anywhere. So hopefully they'll figure that out and just let go of that throttle and slow it down a little bit. Oh, I think I would lose my mind. Now, folks, that little trainer aircraft, he's giving it quite the workout. I'm not sure that he's going to be able to get it all the way back in here. Come on, turn it around. Well, folks, just like our skydiver, if he can hear you when he gets turned around here, maybe he'll get it on the ground. So it's really hard to hear over the engine noise in an airplane. So if you wave your hats, wave your hands, wave your water bottles, make as much noise as you can, maybe we can get him to turn around here. Well, then on the other hand, if he just goes away, maybe if he just go away. We can get this show going, because our next performer, Lima Lima, they took off earlier. You saw them, they're hanging out behind us, waiting for their turn. And this guy's up in the middle, making a mess of things. You know, she turned back towards us. So, this is kind of where we got to have a better plan on strapping visitors into guest airplanes, I guess. So listen real carefully. You'll hear, hopefully he'll be able to turn the power on, turn it into a glider, and just come back around. Well, the good news is he turned the power back on in time to go, don't want to do that, do you? Oh, we were so close to landing. So close we get so far. See if we can't. Maybe we'll need to send a vehicle out onto the runway and see if we can give them some flashing lights to follow and fly right down the middle of that runway. Oh, the grass would work too. Go ahead, you're close, so close. Well, don't go in that hole down there. He seems to be kind of getting the hang of it. Don't come around here. Avoid that big red and white tower now. Pull back too hard again. He's so close. Did he just yell, "Get me out of here"? You gotta be kidding me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that award-winning, raffle-winning pilot happens to be RJ Gritter. Let's give RJ a big wave as he comes by. One of the air show favorites, the opportunity to have fun with you here at the beginning of the day. You're going to see him fly a little bit later today as well. But when he gets back in here in the park, we're going to give him a big round of applause, wave our hats, wave those water bottles, make sure that he knows how much you appreciated the humor he brought to us today. Because that's a pretty tough act to fly on that airplane, and he did a fabulous job.
Can't believe he's back.
Oh, baby!
Dude, he outran us. One guy in, he's flying back.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Wave those hats, wave those arms. Sorry to a critter. Opening our air show today. So as Lima Lima enters the flight space here in our aerobatic box, we'll tell you a little bit about the kind of maneuvers they're going to be doing. They will perform a demonstration including precision formation maneuvers and a solo by the yak. To get into this next formation, they complete a whippoorwill turn. And now they will do a formation loop. So the two outboard airplanes are focused on that lead aircraft. They're watching a particular rivet, a particular spot, as our yak breaks off. Our TT-34s continue forward. This is the 32nd show season, and over 30 years ago, the founding members of the team, well seasoned in formation flight, began to experiment with advanced formation aerobatic flying. They began with formation loops and since then evolved into a full aerobatic demonstration team. What you're watching today is the result of 3 decades of hard work, development, and we hope that you enjoy the tapestry in the sky made possible by the precise formation flying of the Lima Lima pilots. Now looking both left and right, we're going to have our lead and trail elements rejoin in just a moment. The closure rate on this next pass will be over 300 miles an hour as from the left our two T-34s and from the right our yak join. Right at show center at over 300 miles an hour heavy and floating. Right below that. Somebody do a little squirrel cage for you. Again, follow that lead pilot. The T-34 is actually a very versatile airplane, perfect for training military pilots. This airplane can fly as slow as 60 or as fast as 250 miles an hour. The team will now demonstrate the speed range in one of our favorite maneuvers, You look to the left, you'll see the lead element with smoke on, gear down and flaps on. Both of these pilots have significant years flying the T-34s. Catching up to them from behind is the Yak. Watch the overtake speed here as, again, the lead element is flying with the gear down, flaps down, showing the slow speed maneuverability of the T-34 as the Yak passes overhead as they drop. So all of the maneuvers this machine are actually trained to Air Force and Naval aviators, how to rejoin a formation, how to control a formation. Again, lead pilot Skip Aldis. As our T-34s approach at show center. I'd like to thank the T-34 sponsors from the airport where they were founded, which is in Naperville, Illinois. The airport identifier is Lima Lima. And in from the right is our Yak for a bit of a solo performance. What? Oh, nice little snap roll at the top.
Let's see.
Now, all of the air pilots that you're going to see out here are going to trade altitude for airspeed. So they're going to fly within our three-dimensional aerobatic box. And you'll see them climb up to one side or the other, like our Yak pilot is doing right here. He's going to should be doing a nice Q&A for us. If we're following the script. There you go. Back up on the right. So the FAA requires us to stay within our aerobatic box with a different size of aircraft. So we have a different size for the propeller planes that we're going to see for the MiG later today. Our Yak pilot gives you a nice little snap roll on the down line coming through. The radial engine of that Yak sounds completely different than the engine of the T-34.
Come on.
The original team from Naperville, Illinois. This is the Lima Lima flight team as they perform a break to land. So the break to land sets them up with proper spacing for landing on the runway. It's an awful lot like merging on a highway. It'd be nice if everyone who drove a car had to learn how to brake for land, because maybe we could merge onto the highway a little bit easier and nicer for each other. Our Lima Lima guys are geared down. The Yak's got the gear down, turning in for the landing right now. And then they're going to come right up in front of us and do a quick smoke dance for us. And once again, it's going to be loud inside the cockpits of those airplanes. So they won't be able to hear you applaud, but they'll certainly be able to see you wave your hats, wave your hands, wave your water bottles. Make sure that everyone flying for you today knows how much you appreciate them making the Lancaster Community Days a fabulous event. We couldn't do it without sponsors like Barnstormers, Blue Ridge, DH Funk, Fulton Bank, Garden Spot Mechanical, Mercedes-Benz of Lancaster, Russell Craft and Gruber, Southern Airways, and Susquehanna Insurance. Now they're literally going to pull right up here in front of us. We've got Jason Flood pulling his airplane out as the next performer.
Hey, I'm gonna push my airplane out. That thing right there is an amazing machine.
Coming right down the throat, right at us here, the 3 aircraft from Lima Lima flight team. In the center airplane, Skip Aldis from Lake City, Florida. On the right wing, Roger Fritzler from San Diego, California. Flying the Jimmy Coolsburg from Augusta, Georgia.